Good morning, student. Today we'll discuss Karnaugh map. So Karnaugh map basically used to simplify the Boolean expression or Boolean function. So for the agenda for today's class is Boolean function, Karnaugh map, and examples. So as you know that Boolean function is obtained by the algebraic expression, which consists of basically some variables like a, b, c, d, like that. And this variable takes the constant values like 0 and 1, and this variable uh, use some logic operations like plus, dot, and not. Okay. So this is the example of Boolean function, that is a not b plus a b not. Okay. For this type of Boolean expression, Boolean function is that a plus b whole not, sorry, a plus b not equals to a dot b plus c. Here. So the Boolean function can be simplified, and we know that what is the simplification process. Last class we discussed about the algebraic method. By using algebraic method we can simplify the Boolean function, and we also discussed that what is the benefit of using, or what is the benefit of doing Boolean function to simplify. Okay. There is another method that is called Karnaugh method. Karnaugh method is there to simplify the Boolean function, and the simplification procedure of Karnaugh method is quite different than the simplification procedure of Boolean algebra or Boolean algebraic method. So this is the Boolean algebraic method to simplify the logic functions or Boolean functions by just using some Boolean laws. Okay. So our main motto or target of reducing or simplifying the Boolean function is that to reduce the number of logic gates while we are making the logic circuit. Okay. The similar way when we use the when we reduce the number of logic gates, ultimately we can reduce the cost. Okay, this is the main target for simplifying the Boolean function. So here Kmap is used to simplify the Boolean function. It is also known as Karnaugh map. So in Karnaugh map, the logic or Boolean function can be expressed in two terms or two forms. Okay, one is sum of product forms. In sum of product form, basically the AND gate is feeding to an OR gate. Okay, this is the example here. In sum of product form, the AND gate is feeding to the OR gate. That means we have to first find out the product, and whatever the product of the variable is there, then we will add it on or sum up. The second form is product of sum form. This product of sum form is implemented by using OR gate feeding to an AND gate. This is the example. Okay. The sum of product is also known as the mean term, which is represented by summation of m, and the Boolean function can be expressed like this: summation of m 1 3 5 8, and we'll later see what is the value of 1 3 5 8, like that. Okay. Then the product of sum is also known as the max term. Okay, the max term is represented by pi of m, and the Boolean function is expressed like this: pi of m 1 3 5 8. You can write 9 10, like that. We'll discuss what is the value here. Okay, so some rules are here. In sum of product form, the complement variables, right? The complement variables is represented with 0, and the non-complement variable is represented as 1. Okay, this is the rule of the Kmap. The similar way, we have another rule for POS, that is the complement variable is represented as 1 and the non-complement variable is represented as 0. So just it is the opposite of SOP form. Okay. Okay. These are the rules of Kmap, right? So let's see the implementation of SOP in Kmap. Okay. So let us consider the Boolean function f of x equals to ab, right? And here ab is a two variable Kmap. So why it is called two variable Kmap, or why we will implement this Boolean function in two variable Kmap? because this Boolean function is formed with the two variable by using the two variable, that is a and b. Okay, right? So just see, I have a variable a and another variable is b. When I'm using ab as an input, I will get some function that is f of x, right? I'll get some value function f of x. So I have to take some constant value for a. Similar way, I have to take some constant value for b. So what are my constant value? The constant value may be 0, maybe 1, maybe 0, maybe 1. Why I'm taking 4 variables? Because I have to make the I have to use the two variables. I have to find out the combination, that is 0 0. It may be 0, it may be 0, it may be 1, it may be 1. So see, I have a 4 combination. As I discussed in the last few classes, if I have two variables in my equation, then what are the possible values? The possible values are the 4 possible values, 4 combination possible values. Okay, right? So when I supply 0 0, I will get some function. Some output is here. Say it is considered the x1. Okay. So for second combination, I will get some value x2. For third combination, I will get some value x3. Okay, similar in the fourth combination, I get some variable value that is x4, right? So this is my truth table of this function, Boolean function, right? So if I compare this truth table with the K-map, okay, then I will get the same thing. Okay, so let's discuss about the two variable K-map, how we can construct the two variable K-map. If it is two variable, so my cell number in the K-map will be 4. So it having a formula that is 2 to the n. By using 2 to the n formula, whatever result will be here, that is the cell number, that is my cell number in K-map. So for this case, I have a two variable. Here n is the number of variable. So I can use 2 to the 2 equals to 4. So I have to make a K-map table which having 4 number of individual cells. Okay. So this is this one is the 4 cell. This is the table having 4 cell. Okay. So see, uh, as it is a 4 cell, it having one column. This is the first column. This is the second column, and the first column is represented with 0, and the second column is represented with 1. Right. Similar way, I have two rows. That is the first row and the second row. In the first row, I have represent the value 0. For the second row, I am representing this value 1. Okay. So let me erase it. Okay. So for this case, see this column side, the total column side is represented as B, and the total row side is represented as A, because this single variable can take two values, 0 and 1. Similar way, this variable can take two values, 0 and 1. If we combine this 0 0, we are getting some function that is f of x. Okay, so it is my x1 as I just written before. So similar way, for a0 and b1, for this combination I will get x2. Okay, some function. So here 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1, it represents the index of the cell. That means 0 0 represents the 0th index of the cell, 0 1 represents the index of the cell, 1 0 is also index of the cell, 1 1 is the index of this cell. Okay, so in if this index value, this index of the cell is also represented in the binary form, sorry, decimal form, that means it is 0 0 1 converted decimal to 1, 1 0 is converted to decimal 2, 1 1 is converted to decimal 3, right? Just remember, This SOP is represented with summation of m, small m, and I have written that 1, 3, okay. So say it is a 2, it is a 2, comma 2, comma 3. So this 1, 2, 3 is nothing but it is the decimal representation of the cell index, right? Decimal number of the cell index. That means 1 is represent to this cell, 2 is represent to this cell, 3 is represent to this cell, right? So this is the two variable K-map. This is all about the two variable K-map. So similarly, how many variables K-map we have? We can have 2 variables K-map, 3 variables K-map, 4 variables K-map, 5 variables K-map, like that. So see, for this equation, we have another equation or the Boolean function. This Boolean function takes ABC plus A naught B naught C. So this Boolean function using 3 variables, okay, to perform the f of x. So it is, we have to simplify this Boolean function by using 3 variable K-map, right? So this is the example of the 3 variable K-map. So just using this formula, 2 to the 3 equals to 8. Okay, 2 to the 3 equals to, okay. So I have to make a table, this table having 8 cell. Okay, this is the 8 cell table. So just count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 cell. Okay, and this table having 4 rows and 4 columns and 2 rows. Column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, row 1, row 2. Okay, for the 2 row we can represent either 0 or represent 1. One row is represented with 0, another row is represented with 1, so that we are taking A to represent the rows. Similar way, for 4 columns, we have 4 different combinations. Okay, 4 combinations like 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1. Okay, as if we are taking the 4 combination, so what are the number of variables we have? We can have 2 variables. Okay, so for the 2 variables I am taking as A, B, and C. Okay, the BC, this first column is represent 0, 0, that is B0, C0. For this second column is represent B0, C1, that is 0, 1. Then third row, the third column represent 1, 1, that is B1, C1. And fourth column represent 1, 0, that is B1 and C0. So this implements the gray code. This implement the gray code. So in later on we'll discuss why we are using the gray code for 3 variable K-map. Okay, in 4 variable K-map also we have to use the gray code for the row side. Okay, so again the cell is represented with 0, 0, and 0. It's just a matrix. That means first row, then 2 columns. So this cell is represented 0, this 2 columns 0 and 1. Okay, for this case 0, this is 1, 1, and for this case 0, 1, 0. So for this case 1, 0, 0, this is the representation of cell. There is 1, 0, 0, 1, and 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. When we convert this number into decimal, we are getting 0, 1, this is 3, this is 2. Don't get confused. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So if that SOP is given in this form, then we can easily use this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever number is given here, we can directly implement that cell number here. That is in 1, so it represent 1 this cell, 2 represent this cell, 3 represent this cell. Okay, this is the 3 variable K-map. We can also have a Boolean function which can use ABCD as a uh, as its variable. So we have to use 4 variable K-map. Okay, as it is a 4 variable, so again we can use 2 to the 4 equals to 16 cell. That means we have to construct a table, K-map table, which contains 16 cell. This is the example of that. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 and 16. That means we have a 16 cell. So in this table we have 4 rows. There is row 1, row 2, row 3 and row 4. Similarly, we have 4 columns, that is 1 2 3 4. Okay, and in our equation that 4 variables are A B C D. Okay, just I split this ABC into 2 things. One is the AB is one term and CD is another term, or you can write DC. Okay, CD. So better it is actually it is CD. Okay, so here AB is representing the rows, right? CD is representing the columns. Clear? For because this row having 2 sequence 0 0 0 1 1 1 and 1 0. So 1 is represent A for A, another is represent for B. Similarly, for this 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0, so in this case 1 is represent for C, another is represent for D. So see, in 4 variable K-map we have to use the gray code in rows also, in row as well as in column. We have to use the gray code. Okay, basically the gray code is used to find out the common values while we are combining the cells, adjacent cells. We will discuss later on. Okay, so this is the simply some rules are there. Okay, these are some rules of implementing SOP in KMap. Okay, so this is not all over. We will do some examples and we have to find out this proper simplification way we can get the result. Suppose we have a Boolean expression like that, A, B, C plus A naught, B naught, C. Then we have to use this complete Boolean function in KMap. We have to implement it. Then we'll get the result. We'll discuss later on. We are discussing about some rules and some representation, right? Hope you can understand that these representations. If you have any doubt, then you kindly text me on my WhatsApp number. Okay. So next we will discuss about the implementation of that is a POS in KMap, right? Again, same in POS says that it is the OR gate feeding to AND gate, right? POS the product of sum. Okay, this is product of sum. So this one, the product of sum. This is implemented by using OR gate feeding to an AND gate. Okay, so this is also represented in max term with a pi value, pi of capital N. Okay. Suppose we have a Boolean function like this. Okay, we have a Boolean function like this, and this Boolean function have 2 variables, A and B. As I said, if I have a 2 variable and this 2 variable is used to perform some task, that means some output variable f of x, then we have 4 combinations, right? That is 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. That means we have 4 combinations, and from this 4 combination if we implement one combination, then we are getting one output state. For second combinations, if we use second combination, we are getting another output state. Similar way, we are getting third output state, and we are getting fourth output state, right? And same as SOP, this, as it is a two variables of a Boolean function, then we have to use the two variable KML. Okay. So same rule, that is 2 to the n rule. That means we have at least 4 number of cells for this equation, and the cells are this one, and it represents 2 columns and 2 rows. This first column is represent 0, the second column is represent 1, and the whole column side is represent with a variable b. The similar way, for the first row represent 0, and the second row is represent 1. Okay, so this whole side, whole row side is represented with A. Okay. Again 0 0, we are getting 0 0 as a cell number, 0 1 the cell number, 1 0 is the cell number, and 1 1 is the cell number. Okay. If we represent this binary, the cell number in the decimal value, then we are getting 0 here, 0 1 represent 1, 1 0 represent 2, and 1 1 represent 3. Okay. So this POS, okay, this POS is also represent with pi of capital M. Okay, pi of capital M, which is written like 2 3. Okay, if we have equation that is f of x equals to pi of capital M 2 3. So this 2 is nothing but it is this number. This is the cell number. Okay, this 2 it just represent the decimal of this cell. So 3 is also represent to this cell. Okay, and this is called max term. If the equation is given in the max term, then you can implement like this. This 2, just find out the cell number, then we can implement that whatever value or whatever replacement we have, we can replace this cell, and 3, this also we can replace this cell, right? Similar way, suppose we have another Boolean function like this, f of x equals to a plus b plus c. So this Boolean function use 3 variables to perform some specific task. So my task is f of x. We have to find out the f of x by just implementing 3 variables, that is a, b, and c, right? So for simplifying such kind of Boolean function, we have to use 3 variable KML. The same, I can split this 3 variable in 2 forms. One is A, another is BC. So BC, as it is a 2 variable, so again we have 4 possible combinations in the form of 0 0, 0 1, 1 0, and 1 1. Okay, so this is the single variable. It can take either 0 or 1, right? So this table having 4 columns, that is column 1, column 2, column 3, and column 4. The similar way, it contains 2 rows, row 1, row 2. The first row is represent 0, and the second row is represent 1, and the row side is represent with a variable A. The similar way, the first column is represent with the 2 values 0 0, 0, then second row is 0 1, sorry, second column is 0 1, third column is 1 1, and fourth column is 1 0, and it is represent with a variable that is a plus b, right? Why it is a plus b? It is the POS form, okay, product of sum form, right? So again same, we can find 0 0 0, this is the cell number, 0 0 1, this is the cell number, 0 1 0, that means first row then column. First row is 0, the column is value is 1 and 0. The similar way, 1 0 0, 1 0 1, 1 1 1, 1 1 0. Okay, so here also this 0 and 0 is represent, first 0 is represent B and the second row is represent C. For this case also, first 0 is represent B, second 1 is represent A, 1 is represent B, 1 is represent C, 1 is represent B, and 0 is represent C. Okay, if we convert this binary value to decimal, we are getting the value 0, this is 1, this is 3, this is 2, this is 4, this is 5. Okay, this is 6, and this is 7. So don't get confused that it is not a serial order. This is the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is called gray code. Again, I will repeat here, the gray, what is gray code? We'll discuss later on. And what is the use of gray code? Okay, what is the benefit of using the gray code? Okay. So similar way, we can also have 4 variables K map. Okay, or sorry, 4 variables Boolean function. That variables may be A, B, C, D. So such kind of Boolean function can be solved using 4 variables K map. Okay. So again, we have 2 to the n formula. That means here n is the 4. So equals to 2 to the 4 equals to 16. So that means I have to construct a table, K-map table, which having at least 16 cells, 16 individual cells. Okay. So this is the table which contains the 16 individual cells. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. 16 individual cells is here to just make a K-map. This table represent the first rows, second row, third row, and fourth row. Similar way, this table also contains first column, second column, third column, and fourth column. Okay. So again, this variable, I can split this variable into A plus B. Okay, A plus B and C plus D. I can split into 2 parts. Sorry, plus D. Okay. So what is not D plus C? It is exactly C plus D. Okay. This is not that. Sorry. This should be C plus D, right? So A plus B. So this 0, 0, 1, 1 is represent A, and this 1, 0, 1, 0 is represent B. The same way, this 0 represents C, and the second 0 is represent D. 0, 1, 1 represents C, then 1, 1, 0 represent D. Okay. So what is the cell index of the cell? Again, we implement that matrix rule, that is the first row, then column 0, 0, 0, 0, then column is 1, 1, then 0, 0, column is 0, 1. So 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0. So according to that, we are getting the what? Getting this index of the cell. So here one peculiar thing is that if you let's convert this binary number into the decimal number. So its value is 0, this value is 1, this is 3, this is 2. Okay. Similar one, this one is 4, this is 5. Okay. This is 7, this is 6. What about this one? This 1100. So if we convert this 1100 into its equivalent decimal number, this becomes 12. Okay, this is 12, this is 13, this is 14, this is 16, this is 8, this is 9, this is 11, this is 10. Why this thing is happening? Because of this gray code. Okay, we are implementing this gray code in the column direction. We can also implement this gray code in the row direction, right? In the row direction also we implement it. Okay, so this is the thing of POS in KMap. That means it is the structure. This is the skeleton of using POS in KMap. In the later on, in the coming videos, we will discuss what is the proper implementation of SOP and the proper implementation of POS, right? So whatever doubt you have, you kindly text me on my WhatsApp number so that you can clarify your doubts. Okay. So thank you so much. For the next time, we'll discuss the proper implementation of SOP and POS in KMap. We'll do more examples. Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you.